morning and welcome to the nominee announcement of the 2021 Ghana Football Awards here on Joy Prime on Multi TV. My name is Daniel Odro. I'm here with Enoch Walanyo Wallace, who is my co-host for today. And today we celebrate the stars of our passion. We bring you all the nominees who have made the categories and the shortlist for this year's awards. Enoch, how are you looking forward to this year's Ghana Football Awards?
Then I'm sure there's going to be an interesting encounter this particular moment, and I think say we football stars now. It's me line over point. Nominate you now. But yes, someone for one kind says you made a live. I was 94.7 FM so. A sign live. I was Dom TV so. And I feel sign live. I was Joy Prime so. Until then, I'm say Ghana Football Awards nominees no. And a day when she shares some kubiti. I bring Ghana food na. For in
2019, the Ghana Football Awards could not come on because of the coronavirus, but this year we're making amends. We are bringing you the stars of our passion, and we're celebrating those who have been very, very prominent in their various leagues and in the domestic league as well. We'll bring you the story so far as the Ghana Football Awards are concerned. It started in 2018, but you want to know the story behind it. This is a short clip about the history of the Ghana Football Awards.
From 2018, when it was first held, the Ghana Football Awards has risen to assume a deserving spot of being the most credible and entertaining sports award scheme in the country. The first two editions of the awards witnessed displays of glitz and glamour as top Ghanaian football stars ditched their jerseys for the best traditional and contemporary wears to clash with the creme de la creme of the Ghanaian entertainment industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to present a goal of the year, and the nominees are...
It is an award show that sees a marriage of football, entertainment, and sometimes politics, as all those who matter in these fields gather under one roof to celebrate the works of Ghanaian footballers in the year under review. It has also become a night where Ghanaian footballers plying their trade all over the world converge to unwind and escape from the pressures of the just ended season. It has been a great journey of the sacrifices of footballers who brave their sweat not only for their respective football clubs but also for their beloved motherland, Ghana. After bowing to the coronavirus pandemic last year, the award returns in 2021 with its third edition, with expectations up to the roof that the excitement that usually characterizes this show will be a notch above the previous editions. The first two editions of the awards saw Thomas Partey scoop the ultimate accolade as the best Ghanaian footballer. For 2 years running, can he repeat it a third time round? Saturday, 3rd of July, will see a celebration of the works of these men and women who, in the face of a global pandemic, defied all odds to bring joy and pride into the homes of Ghanaian football lovers. At the Grand Arena in Accra, a new king or queen of Ghana football will be crowned.
Welcome back from the break. So you saw the short history about the Ghana Football Awards. We started in 2018. Couldn't happen in 2020 because of the coronavirus, but makes a grand return this year as we celebrate the stars of our passion. We're going to reward and award Ghana's great performers under the year in review. Today I've been joined by two of the board members of the Ghana Football Awards. They will tell us about what went into the planning, the preparations, and the shortlisting of this year's nominees. John Pento is a former defender of the Ghana Black Stars, played in the English Premier League, played in various leagues across Europe, and also Cleopatra in Ketia, who is a football administrator. She is a member of the Ghana Women's Premier League board, and she's a member of the Ghana Football Awards board. She's joined us. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Sorry for bringing you out very early this morning, but thank you once again for making time to join us. So you are, I'm told, a new member of the Football Awards board.
Yes.
How does it feel to be part of this year's awards?
It's been amazing. When I first got asked, I didn't know it was this big. I mean, I watched the awards previously, but I mean, it was beyond what I actually expected it would be. So I'm pretty happy to be a part of this whole process.
Okay.
Yeah.
John Pento, you are a founding board member. I mean, you were part of the initial year, the maiden edition, and you've been part since it was started. How different is this year's process from the two previous editions?
I think this year is going to be bigger than the previous ones.
Right.
Why I say that, even in the boardroom, when we were discussing the nominees and all, it was a very, very tough one. Even to pick, and even the board members, we are sometimes going on ourselves.
Right.
It was a difficult decision. And I think the previous ones, Ghanaians were liking the program and what we are giving back to our people. And this year, like I said, is going to be a bigger one.
Right.
And
So during the interactions at the board meetings, what was your biggest takeaway? What did you learn that you didn't know before?
Well, one of the things that I actually found out myself, which it's pretty shocking to me, is the lack of female coaches in Ghana. It was a big issue because we were trying to see what we can do for women's football in Ghana and trying to find one of the coaches in Ghana who's a woman who can help us to try and figure out what to do concerning that category. It was pretty difficult, but for me, I was just making sure and gunning for women's football because somebody who has a women's football club like myself, there's nothing else I can do on the board apart from gun for more women to be acknowledged.
Right.
Yeah.
John, during your time, there wasn't anything like this instituted to celebrate all the achievements you made. You were part of the team that qualified Ghana to the maiden World Cup appearance in 2006 and then followed it up with 2010. But at that time, there wasn't anything like this. How do you feel that finally there's an award scheme that celebrates these main actors who are making Ghana proud on the international stage?
Yeah, I think this current generation should count as lucky because our time, we did all. I mean, qualified the nation to the first World Cup.
Right.
It was amazing. There wasn't any football award. But now is their time.
Right.
And I'm very, very happy for them. And how this award is going to go, it's going to go in a long way, in a good way, to promote and also help the players to perform very well every year. Because now it's going to be a competition among themselves, which I'm very proud of it.
So what made you decide that you want to be part of this board from the very beginning? Because you're a very busy person. I mean, it's a new scheme. It's not like the financial rewards are so much, but you decided to be part of it. What motivated you?
Yeah, I think it's always good for giving back to your people and also remember where you're coming from. And as a football person who loves the game and knows what will motivate the players to do well, and Ghana Football Awards is an initiative that's giving back to the youngsters to push them doing well. So I said, why not? It's not about anything, it's about the love that I have for the game and also trying to help the youth and then the upcoming stars to push to their highest level.
Okay. Cleo, finally, what do you make or what do you expect to happen this year at the main awards?
I'm hoping for there to be a few shockers because, as John said, during the deliberations, there were so many things that we saw, and there were so many people that, we wanted to add so many people in, but time and category space. But I'm hoping that the women can do a lot of surprises this year because we've made sure to ensure that women are represented. So I'm hoping that when the voting opens, a lot of you guys out there vote for the women, and let's just do something amazing for women's football in Ghana.
Right. Cleopatra is a big advocate for women's football. She owns a football club. She's a football administrator, and she's a member of the Ghana Football Awards board. We'll go for our first batch of nominees and categories, and we'll have a short break before then. And when we return, we'll interact more and then go for the nominees announcement. Stay with us for back after the break.
Thank you very much for staying with us. It's a little substitution that has happened. A big thank you to Daniel for starting the show and getting it going in the spirit of the game and everything that we've got. I'm George Adeti Jr. and my right-hand man, Wallace, is here with me. Wallace, how are you feeling, though?
I'm feeling very good.
Really good. We've just gotten to the point where we have to go through the nominations, and everyone is looking forward to this, the categories for these fantastic awards, the Ghana Football Awards. And I think, Wallace, we will not waste too much time because our time is really right there. And we've got two special, as you know, two special guys. Of course, you know that Cleopatra is here with us already, but the Ghana Football Association spokesperson, Henry Asante-Chum, is here. But we'll go first to the initial category. That is the Women's Coach of the Year. Women's Coach of the Year in the category, Mercy Tego. And then we have Edna Quagrin. That's Women's Coach of the Year. And I thought at this point I was just going to ask Cleopatra a little bit of what she makes of this. This is your area. Yeah. We've seen the Women's League, culminate. Of course, we're waiting for the winners of the Northern Zone and Southern Zone to play. But it's been really great with some very good stories like Anatu. Anatu with the hijab and all of that. We loved it. Yeah. What do you make of this nomination, of course, the category right here?
We really wish we had more female coaches to add. There are quite a few out there, but not up to the specifications that we were looking for. We are hoping that after we highlight the fact that we didn't get enough members for this category, we encourage it to be. Okay. So Cleopatra, I'll come back to you, but Wallace, it's been good to see.
But okay, Senator University Mercy Tego Kwaku, the Jumedia we deal with football mudi na enim. Nya kwan ball Black Queens kakra, and I say obey sign referee kakra, and then or san coach ma Obama Nemetia Queen. In terms of coaching there, and my coaches are Ghana themselves standard to the name the IPP my young one. And after Edna Quagrin so Ayubia, and also a deep ball in Marco Tenepe, my football, and then also it can sabe pima. I think say and such a nominees here. I'm out for betting to Abadiamo. No.
Women's football. I love it. The energy that we've got this year. And while I say, me shape ball or my boy. I mean, derbies nibi. I think there's a Pelpia ladies, the Northern ladies. What me say? This season, Ankasa no na manini abrepa.
Yeah, manini abrepa. Manini abrepa said this season no. Omitia sanchro mo berbe. I think say omunya kwenya ebo omo first season. Ema first season no. Omu hu lapse say I think say this time no mo Sunday hwe nim say omitia correct nyama course in the first season omitia boy. And I think say even cry your FA Cup, Women's FA Cup and also course into manini abre. And now hwe omo technical abilities are omo explore. This time omu dwumadi omu dima. I think say omo yade. Ti enye wanwa say ni sankofo mienu dia be PM say Women's Coach of the Year. Nti enwe sa man for betia to abane dia mom. But so ka say me ba ku sisi
many.
Oh me ba ku sisi ah okay. Oh so it's me.
And you know what? And kudos to the Ghana Football Association, obviously placing the spotlight on the girls. We watched games. For those of us who didn't travel around the country, we watched games. We saw the great stuff that they did. I think I've got the green light. I can go back to Cleopatra. Just you're making the point about how special this is.
Yeah, it really is. I was hoping that after we finish with this awards show and everybody understands the fact that we don't have enough female coaches, they'll be encouraged to put more out there. I know the GFA is already doing a course for the license D, and I'm hoping that a lot of women get involved. They are coming to Accra next month, and I'm hoping that we can highlight this and then get more women into the game.
Yeah, so, I can see. I like the passion, she exudes. Well, let's go to the next category. That is Men's Coach of the Year. And it's a fantastic mix. Yes, national team football, club football. You put all together. It's a tight one. Arno Walker. Arno Walker is the man with great Olympics and doing all things now. They even stand a chance of winning the Ghana Premier League. Karim Zito. He took the under-20 team despite all the criticisms and managed to win the Africa Cup of Nations there for the under-20. And they Samuel Bwedu. I don't know what you're going to do about it, because with Midiama he was great. He switched to Accra Hartsfield, and there's a renewed sense of optimism that it can happen. but it's going to be very tight. Now, we're categories here.
Yeah, George, coach and work at MSSA, coach of the year, men's category. No,
yes,
baby, very tricky, very dicey. We have an MSCTS because an worker, coach Bakwa, you only technical prowess this time, Olympics, maybe or 4 Olympics, fear, and Yama waiting a year, BC this time, or far, or be to say glass in Awaku from a player, waiting about or resource in a career. Now, what I do some pempens, we need and Yama, a Dadzie say, and Park, which on your dear, Caribs to so Anama for Sylvia or national team more this time, as in Abia Dreams Football Club, but here Caribs to so I need coaching, a human no more, so I said PM had the nest on also a the NFA, some Bodu, or by no, I think say he was a bit frustrated from Mediama Sporting Club, more so say, we have Mediama for SRD issues by the and say, or bridge contracts, not for buy, and I think say, or settle Kawi, no, Niama El Kuye de Manintino, we heard about best 5 continuous winner when you're in the Premier League now, there's also a channel of Brepa. So, so category wins here tight.
Let me go to Henry Asante, who is spokesperson of the Ghana Football Association, and knowing that you are a very good student of the game, and that's what I like about you. Good student of the game even before you got into the position, obviously. So you have an eye in this one. This is tight.
Yeah, I think it's tight. Both categories are tight. I'm interested in the women's coach of the year as well because Kwe Green and Mercy Tego have done a lot for their respective clubs this season. For Mercy Tego, the kind of enthusiasm and the competition she brought in the Southern Zone stretched Hazakah's ladies onto the final day of the competition and even gave them their first defeat of the season, 1-0 in Medina. So it's been great, and I am glad to see her in that category. Yeah. In the men's category, I think it's been amazing. You look at what Anna Walker has done for Great Olympics, that Olympics are rubbing shoulders. This is the first time that Olympics have done so well in over 15 years, in the Ghana Premier League. You see them huff and puff and struggle to stay in the league, and they are relegated. And all these things, the controversies, this is a coach who had about 28 players in the first round, decided to chop off and maintain quite a handful of players, and he's doing amazing work. Samuel Bodu as well, credit to him. Karim Zito won Wafu, went on to win the Africa Cup of Nations. So I think it's been amazing for all these coaches. Whoever wins,
it's fine.
It's fine. But
maybe I'm not going to say, "Oh yeah, the answer on Canada throw." Niamu Ubin Sube Canada. That's true. Oh yeah, Canada throw. Oh that's true. Oh yeah, dear pa, Canada throw.
Let's move away from this because I don't want to start any house discussion here. That Ghana Premier League table is something else. Okay, so let's go to female team of the year. We're bringing Cleopatra in this again. Let's have a look at the teams that are competing for this. Hazakah's ladies. It's been a good season for them. Hazakah's ladies. We've got the Berry ladies, and always difficult to play against Ampim Dakwa ladies. Wow. Cleopatra, what do you make of this?
Yeah, Hazakahs were doing really good until they actually lost to Berry ladies, as Hat was saying. But every club on this list has been amazing this season. Ampim Dakwa are still unbeaten, which is really great for them. And I'm looking forward to see what happens when the two teams clash at the end of the season, I guess.
We'll put it out there. I won't push you to have to choose this one.
But okay, Hazakah's ladies are, I say, almost self-approved, especially some of Africa this time. Berry ladies, they make up about women football. Almost I dear pa, and I feel so Ampim Dakwa. So we're in the Mexico, so it's about 10 team. I'll watch it. I'll show them every year, piano, or more, and so better. Nominees, and so and the only thing Hazakah is DBT other teams no Africa no more corner. But Berry ladies in terms of branding, Tima, Wadan Wedi, Omochom, Bobre, Wagumanoswa, and yet, but any purpose quality team no, we have money team Libya inside in Shadan from ye, but the Agada Ma, him say, as on Bobono, on between sending the Subi, I want to show me the Pimsonti. I think Senonama and Yomabi PM,
and also very tight. Let's go to male team of the year. This is also a very, very difficult one. Look, Great Olympics. For all they've done, Great Olympics, they've been vibrant everywhere. Olig Bogbo. Asante Kotoko, of course. Accra Hearts of Oak and the Black Satellites. So, Henry.
Wow. 4.
Yes.
That's tough.
Yes. This is
on the evidence of what we are seeing in the Premier League, yes, Hearts of Oak, Kotoko, Great Olympics deserve to be in that category. And for the Black Satellites, yes, they were not flamboyant, they were not absolutely amazing on the field of play, but the most important thing is that they were efficient during the two tournaments. And so I believe that when it comes to national teams, I don't really remember the last time a national team went out there to make such an impact.
Yeah.
So they also went there, made an impact, and conquered Africa and WAFU Zone B. So they also deserve to be there. I think it's going to be a keen contest in that particular category.
Yes, very tight.
Black Satellites almost why are
yes, because we need WAFU now, but we need AFCON so they are.
Why are there? Nti ohwe Great Olympics kotoko hasufuka omo Africa ye shede hu omo ni amasisi nti ene ohwe sene mesiti a hwe Black Satellite oyi.
It's just so the awards now. Yeah, but it's great. It's such a great feat from the lads. Let's move to the next category. Now this is interesting, and I love this, and that's why I commend the Ghana Football Awards Board for putting this the most vibrant club on social media. Because it's become the new space of battle. A lot of people have to do well, and the interactions are becoming very interesting. So we have Dreams FC, we have Inter Allies, we have Asante Kotoko, Accra Hearts of Oak, Great Olympics. It's been enjoyable watching Great Olympics and the way they've gone about their social media business. Legon Cities, Berry Ladies, and Rich City. Now, where's social media now?
Social media, Dreams Football Club for an initiative attack we. I mean, clubs are going to be na a man time no so no Berry Ladies no so ebe chombo bre. Me catch say omutimi makeup kama na for my photo shoot extra players no e dey abobo opeti me follow Berry Ladies. But we hwemu ne se na university a em say ne man ye nti no enke de ko ma.
So but I'm tempted. I'm really tempted with this Great Olympics thing. I'm tempted because the interaction was massive. And whoever was doing the admin was always finding a way to engage us. And he's not ended because the league is not ended.
Yeah, as for me, I think I'll probably skip this category because I'm a bit biased because my club is Rich City FC Women. So I'll just leave Henry to say whatever he wants.
Social media.
Congratulations to all the nominees. Yeah, I am also biased to some extent.
Oh yes, I know.
So I'll leave it to the public. But whatever it is, I think we have to commend all the clubs.
Yes.
3 days ago, I found a club in Tamale.
Yes.
A 4th division team.
Yes.
Putting information across.
Yeah.
And doing well with player stats and player information and data.
Yes.
And I was wowed by what I said. And every day, FC Plateau, they are in Tamale, 4th division.
Yes.
Every morning, they give you something to chew on.
Yeah.
And so it is the new way. New media is the new way to project your brand, to strategize, to actually get that recall that we've been looking for. So we must commend all the clubs for taking the initiative to be vibrant on social media. Aside that, I think Great Olympics have given us a lot to talk about, in the course of the season. They may not be doing so much, but every time there is something to talk about. They drop something and it's everywhere.
Yes.
And that is what it is about in terms of delivery of information, execution, projection, and what have you. All these clubs have done well.
I trust the board. I trust the Ghana Football Awards board.
Omo ya de but say kono even following. And say na ma si kono ebetia yi be film ebetia elimination by substitution hwe say na ma si konye omu na na some of the popular platforms are na ma follow Ghana no so ebi wo just some limited platforms so ni na betia basi scale ni down. I'm
sure the board. I can trust the board. Let's take a shot before we come back. We'll continue with the categories for the Ghana Football Awards. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for staying with us. You're still enjoy Prime. We're coming away with the Ghana Football Awards launch, and we're still continuing with the categories, which is important. The next one for us now is the best Ghanaian club CEO. Let's go through the names then. Nana Iyao Amponsa Asante Kotoko, Lawyer Mande, Karela United, Dr. Gifty Owari Abuaji. That is the Berry Ladies. Interesting one. So, and John Paintsill, the big man, has joined us back on sets. John, What do you make of that? I mean, the best Ghanaian club CEO.
I think all the nominees that you mentioned, they've done well, so well. I mean, taking care of the players traveling, getting them the right hotels and all, and making sure that every month everybody's okay. I think all of them deserve to be in. Should
be right there. Okay, so I'll bring in Wallace on the next category because we have to push this quickly. And our next category is the best African international. And remember that you have a chance to vote as well, so you decide what you think is right for yourself, and then we'll see how it goes. So best African international, we have Riyad Mahrez, the Manchester City man. There is Edouard Mendy, the goalkeeper for Chelsea, and we've got Franck Kessie, the AC Milan man. We saw him not long ago when the Black Stars played against Ivory Coast in Cape Coast in that goalless draw.
Very good player.
Henry, that's looking interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's looking interesting. Let me also commend the board for this initiative. It's one of the newly introduced categories in the Ghana Football Awards, created specifically to place premium on African players who ply their trade abroad, so that the public will know, we monitor them and we keep an eye on them week in, week out. And you look at these three categories and they all deserve their place. Mendy won the Champions League with Chelsea. Riyad Mahrez won the Premier League with Manchester City. Franck Kessie, at least he put in a good shift in the Italian Serie A for AC Milan. So I think they deserve to be there.
The only problem is AC Milan flattered to the sea.
They started well and then they imploded at some point.
That was good. Next category, goal of the year. Goal of the year. So we have Nasir Moro, Legon Cities versus Ashanti Gold. Yes, you can see that on your screen, and we can have a look at that one.
That goal.
That was a very good goal at the Crossport Stadium.
Yeah.
And from some 22 yards, that shot. Then let's go to Richmond Lamptey, Inter Allies, Accra Hearts of Oak. And I think I spent time speaking with Richmond on how good he was with all these long kicks from close to 40 yards, long range. And there's a little feature on him. Left foot sniper in the Ghana Premier League, Richmond Lamptey. Then we have Fatau Isahaku. Fatau Isahaku, the steadfast boy, but played at the AFCON. And remember these goals. I think Patrick Schick scored one in the Euros. Yeah. But Fatau has been scoring a lot of these goals. He's a great lad there. Andre, really tight. Andre Ayew, Ghana versus Sudan. Andre Ayew, Ghana versus Sudan. And just right on the edge of the D end. Very good goal, that. And then we have Glasson Awako, Great Olympics, Accra Hearts of Oak, and the Manchester Derby, and I was there for this game. So this goal meant a lot more than just that you see it. It was a hot Scots game. I don't know if you watched this game, but this goal was something else.
I watched it.
And the movement, everything about the goal went well. But this is very difficult for anyone. That's why you have to vote. Clearly.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Clearly.
Richmond Lamptey screamer against Hearts of Oak. Unfortunately, Hearts of Oak have been at the receiving end. Awako scored against Hearts. Lamptey scored against Hearts. I think Nasir Moro's goal against Ashanti Gold was also amazing. Absolutely awesome.
That's right.
For Fatau, yes, he made the headlines during the AFCON, won the best player, and that goal contributed largely to to that accolade. And for Andre Ayew's goal, at that point, the team was not getting the needed telepathy and chemistry, and then out of the blue, he stunned the Sudanese with that free kick. So I think we've seen some amazing
goals. Very good goals.
Very good goals.
Five
very good goals.
But when you look at the goals, you can see the technique and the spinning. The confidence, 40
all
years,
the players,
40 years, 25 years, 25 years. It's amazing.
Well, we have to take a break because I've got a soft spot for Fatau Isahaku, and that's known, but it's fine. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll get back into the rest of the categories. Stay with us. Thank you very much for staying with us. We're still on the Ghana Football Awards launch and we're getting into the categories. More categories your way, but we'll need to quickly touch it. You know, in football these days, you have up to 5 substitutes. So I've got the chance to continue doing the substitution. Felix Romack joins me now. He's one of the fantastic guys running Ghana Leagues Live, and they're doing a good job keeping their eyes on the local game. I've been told by the board that, look, there were 7 goals in that category. We showed you just 5. Romack, now you're here. Who are the other 2?
The other 2 are from the Women's League.
Okay, Women's, okay.
So I think that later after we'll share all the categories, the nominees, and then we'll post the goals.
The Women's League, was that a long range I saw?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give the name out.
Yes.
And the goals will be voted by the public. Okay. They have to choose which of the goal is the goal of the season.
Okay. So that's a lot of work for you guys, but hopefully you can do it. Next category then is the Women's Footballer of the Year. It's a big one. Women's Footballer of the Year. Milo Pokwa is there. We've got Ophelia Amponsa, and there is Sharifatu Samaila. Romack.
Well, this season we've had some amazing, players come out from the Women's League. If you look at how competitive the league has been, from Azakes ladies and then Ampim Dakwa ladies, so choosing, these players was one difficult job. But then thankfully we had some women on the board who were able to, help us with the statistics. And I think that the players there deserve to be nominated for a Footballer of the Year. Okay,
let's go to Goalkeeper of the Year, and I'll be asking Wallace what he makes of this. Razak Abalora, Kumasi Asante goalkeeper. Of course, we got Richard Ofori, the Pirates man, and Danlad Ibrahim. He was the goalkeeper for the under-20 team, and he's led them to win a lot. He's such a fantastic captain as well.
Yeah.
Who is saying?
I'm saying goalkeeper personally almost there. Okay, Razak Abalora, the more club side and the Krakow national team. Okay, Richard Ofori and also the more idea when him and after Danlad Ibrahim so that goalkeeper bakwa amount for him say Oyadie Painti and also another difficult task some amount for on betting at 12 because sa goalkeeper sina or match mobre.
Yes, and in and out of national teams and all. And next category then, home-based footballer of the year. Home-based footballer of the year. And I understand why a lot of you are going to be talking about this because you love your clubs. And I know for a fact. Now, Augustin Boache, the Wafa guy, doing everything, winning Man of the Match awards, left, right, center, proper creator. Samuel Ashikwe, you love to see this man on the wings or playing in any of the fullback positions. Dewisi Taylor, the Kerala United striker, doing a whole lot for Kerala. Then we have Ismail Ganiu, the Kumasi Asante Kotoko centre back. Good, so good that, yes, he's even with the Black Stars. Then Gladson Awako of Great Olympics. Then you have Ibrahim Salifu. What a switch. From Techiman to Accra Hearts-Vulcan. He's taking it all away. And we've got the Brazilian. Some of you said, why wasn't he called up for the Brazilian national team? Fabio Gama. Yeah. And I like to call him Fabio Gama di Gama, Riku Gama. And he's home based, yes, right.
I must say that this was one of the difficult categories, selecting the nominees because there have been a lot of excellent players in the league. If you look at the players over there, Augustin Boache from midfield has 11 assists and 7 goals. There is Fabio Gama, who happens to be everything Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Dewisi Taylor is the current top scorer in the Ghana Premier League. Ganiu has missed just 1 game all season and he's been scoring goals as well. That is a defender. And then you have Salifu Ibrahim, who had 8 Man of the Match performances and one of the most brilliant players we have in the local scene. And then you talk about Great Olympics, there is only one man, Gladson Awako. So I think that they deserve to be there and it's going to be very tough. Whoever comes out top, good luck.
The next award is John Pencil's forte, right? It's the Footballer of the Year. Footballer of the Year. This is big. Footballer of the Year. Now, these are the nominees. Andre Ayew, Swansea City. Great performance all season. Carried them to the playoffs, the final. They couldn't win it, but yes, Andre Ayew scored close to 17 goals for them. Kudus Mohammed, in his first season with Ajax, winning the things, right? Winning the league and winning the cup. Then there is Gladson Awako. He carried Olympics through and doing well as well when he got the chance to be with the Black Stars.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, these 3 players have been consistent throughout the season, and Awako is still on. The league is still playing. So all of them, it was tough in the boardroom when we were discussing.
Yes.
I mean,
I can imagine the fights you guys have had, and knowing your board chairman, he will insist that you will make
You know, our boy is very straight, and then he won't even look left and right. It was tough, but I think in all of them deserve to be there.
All right, let's look at the. I think this is a new award, and it's good that we brought this in there to pay attention to the young ones that are coming up, and the name on the award. I'm so happy because that's the guy, Adeti Lamptey. At the age of 15, being signed by Anderlecht is the height any youngster around can dream of, and he had a pretty good career there. I'm told Adeti Lamptey joins us on the line. The ex-Ghana player joins us on the line. Adeti, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Good. I just spoke about you know, getting that contract at the age of 15. That's young, and today we're talking about the Adeti Lamptey Future Star Award, something that the Ghana Football Awards Board think that we should honor the youngsters who are doing well. How do you feel about it?
Thank you very much. Greetings to John.
Yes, John.
And your panelists as well. To be honest with you, when I heard the news, I wept. I wept, and I think it's an honor, and I'm really grateful to God for giving me such a talent that today I'm sure the name is going to be honored to somebody else, and so I'm really grateful. I'm honored, and then I thank God for whatever I've done for Mother Ghana. This shows clear that whatever I did for Mother Ghana, Ghana has not forgotten all the good things that I've done for Mother Ghana, and I'm really grateful for such an award naming in my name.
Right. Adeti, just your final question. That's going to come from my colleague Wallace, and Wallace will be saying
Adeti, okay. Ohanyama oye obo mu abedu sampempenso ne wabafia na yede udin ato award so Adeti Lamptey Future Star Award me ye sure say ahonho adema obeka say nyama wantimi anye no ene wabafie no ana wo ya na
well beka say 50-50 nyama de na meka no debi say biu nyama maye no ya kai me nyama menye de na meka say biu me jai bobo no nyama kakra ma ba ye wo man mu kra bibis the die radiasi my basic school Ababa Soccer Academy, my producing Kodabebre. Apart from that, to say I'm into coaching. And you know, Namekano, Mianka send me, almost frame or cat at a much manage me real because I say, Sebu, Ubre now, Bro, on Koda Brim because of sacrifice, so sacrifice for Bomono. And then Abaya depart our man saying, and dana medamu inaasi sebi omo John Penton impini for mutina omodwini sadwin pa edi fa ade no medo bibiasi we tube ma sebi onkwada omo asore nne no etumi aye bibi na daachi no omo edi so aka ewo man.
Okay. You better was it.
That's right.
I'm commanded also, but that's
right. We've got just a few minutes to run off. So let's talk about Nkwalano Masori. Let's talk about the youngsters who are in this category. Kudus Mohammed, such a revelation. Then Abdul Fattah Isahaku, the young man who stormed Africa and is still making the headlines. Kamaldeen Sulemana, number of clubs chasing this young man, you know, and it's good. What do you make of it then?
Well, the prospect from this guy is excellent. I think that it is good that at this stage we are getting this up and coming players. It was very tough because we quite have a lot of Ghanaian players, you know, within that age bracket who are doing very well. But currently, I can say that these are the best three that we have in the country so far.
Thank you very much, Felix Shomak, for joining me. A big thank you to John Pencil.
You're welcome.
And Wale.
Yeah. Friday so be baso.
Friday. Football Forum.
Very good.
Football Forum is on. Why you're very, very important. You ever share in him say Friday BB Abeko.
Okay. And event na kasa so baso.
And also, on
the 10th
of July.
Yeah.
Na
3rd of July.
3rd July.
Okay. Actually 4th of July.
4th of July.
And the forum is next week Friday.
Okay. Oh, it's 4th of July. Oh, that's right. Okay. Until ever here.
Until ever there then so.
4th of July so. Okay. a big deal.
Big day, very big
day. Your boy has got to go anywhere okay, your boy has got to go anywhere
Ghana football was.
Hey, okay. Thank you, Alice. And thank you to the entire production team. Thank you to the Ghana Football Awards Board. And thank you to everyone who made it work. My name is George Adeti Jr. We'll see you at the Football Forum shortly. But till we do all of that, remember to be good.